Alright. Welcome back to Metal Heroes Review, episode number 57. I thought I was going to review like at least two more besides what I'm talking about here, but it's due to lack of time. Here we're discussing episodes 29 and 30. 29 is, okay, the plot of this one is that Neros wants to turn all animals against humans. So first he basically tries to mutate a cat. Yes, a cat, which turned to be a failure. And then there's also this dog in this episode named Joji, which translates as George. Yep. So it's a stray dog, but it had a previous owner who apparently couldn't take care of him, so he decided to throw him in the river. I hope basically Metalder finds his former owner and punches him for that. Because Metalder loves animals, and hearing about it, that's basically animal cruelty. Now, in the U.S., if you're caught doing it, you actually get arrested for animal cruelty. You actually spend time in jail for that. Yep, so he ends up getting taken, mutated, and like Metalder even fights. Even his howl apparently turns animals against humans. There's also the subplot with Mai's dog. I never knew she had a dog named Mommy. I'm like, or at least, yeah, I'm like, really? Like, since when did she have a Great Bernard? Yes, that's basically what this dog is. It's a Great Bernard. A type of dog that you usually see in the United States. I've never seen one of these dogs in a Japanese show. Heck, the dog in this episode who gets turned into a monster is a German Shepherd. I'm like, were German Shepherds brought over actually from Germany for this episode? I thought this was really weird. Like, I get the fact they have dogs probably in Japan. Fine. But a German Shepherd and a Great Bernard? Now, I know, I know what a Great Bernard is because I've seen a couple of the films known as Beethoven, where a Great Bernard makes a family's life miserable by making a humongous mess in their house. I mean, I think it was the second movie where a dog was basically attached to this cabin that was on stilts. Apparently, this dog was so strong, it bit one of the poles and the house collapsed. Yes, seriously. The Beethoven movies are really weird. You're thinking Beethoven, you mean the composer Beethoven? No. The dog is named Beethoven. He is named in the first movie by the owner when he looks at a piece of parchment. Basically, he's like, what are we going to name the dog? And the owner says, and in the patriarch family, he says, Beethoven. All because he looks at Beethoven and the dog is just so funny. Yeah, apparently also, Metalder's ability to talk to a dog basically plays a role in this episode bigly. So, by the way, the monster episode is not killed by Metalder. It's actually killed by the monster general himself. By spraying him. The very next episode, it's like, oh, God Nero's... basically, there are two main plots this one. So, the B plot, yes, the B plot, actually more like the A plot, God Neros is angry. He's in a bad mood. He's like, find Metalder's base now! And kill him! And bring back his head. So he say almost every episode. So, the Battle Army sends out a character who was last seen back in episode 19 of the series. Who is it, you might ask? Why, it's basically Brave General Gatos. Actually, he was last seen in 23, but still. Yeah, he was actually destroyed in his previous appearance here. He comes back here one more time and he is done. Completely done. So at this point... So, for the aside from the leader, the only other go across, like he's never defeated just yet at this point. Yeah. So I'd say at this point, Crosslander is like the only person left. Like, you think is like the only left of the whole army? At this point, he kind of is. Because there's like nobody else active. Well, there's one more gonna show up for next episode, but still, like, well, we do see Gabbett and Demos. Yeah, they make a return here. Yep, they do. So basically, just Crosslander, Gabbett, and Demos, and that's it. Yeah, so roughly the battle army has got, aside from the general, like 3 members left because everyone else is dead at this point. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, so like in the case of it's like at this point, like almost all the armies are like running out of men. Like who else is left? Who knows? Yep. So at this point, there is exactly 9 more to go. Excuse me. There's a strong possibility. Now I thought today maybe, but no, that's not going to be the case today. So tomorrow, at this point, it could be tomorrow or Thursday that could presumably finish this series. I'm hoping tomorrow. Yeah. So, yeah. But 2 really good episodes. It's like, I did hear something that apparently at some point, maybe after these episodes, the episodes become dark. To the point where the ratings kill the show and the show gets axed after like 39 episodes. But from what I read, they do wrap up the show by episode 39. And this is the only show not to go past the 40 episode mark. Out of all the 17 officially released shows, this is the only one not to reach that far. Though, like I mentioned before, I'm not planning on watching or discussing the last 2 that were released because basically I consider, and of course Toei considers this too, and the fans, B Fire Kabuto will be the last one to discuss. When it gets to that point, I will be done with. But basically, when I get to covering the first 15, I'll be done with Metal Heroes. There'll be no more because the last 2 are just kids working with little robots. There's no villains, no major stakes, nothing. It doesn't seem like an interesting series to me at all. So it's a good thing I'm stopping at 15. So, so yeah, 9 more to go, and I'll be happy to get this done. Now, normally I would have basically had a break at this point, but I just kept going because I love the series and there's not much left. Yeah, literally not much left. It's sad today, like in the case yesterday, I only got done overall like 4 episodes. And so I'm thinking, why is that? Why in the last 2 days you only got done 4 episodes? Well, yesterday it was because of a new anime. That was another reason why. Today it was due to choir practice. Tomorrow, I may be able to get a little more done tomorrow. Maybe. I've got church service tomorrow. But that depends. You'll find out and see for tomorrow. And I forgot to mention in the last video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe because I'm wrapping this video up. Turn notifications and do not hit the dislike button. So until you see you all tomorrow for the next Metal Heroes review. Okay, next video. Bye.